and gentlemen, it's Sweden 3976 here with Stupidest People in Politics, and this is a grand slam fricassee frying of old Glen Beck. Old Becky boy left Fox Noise last week, and ladies and gentlemen, I could not be happier, but there's a part of me that's a little bit sad because old Captain Crazy Bags gave me a lot of ammo over the years. Comedic ammo, okay? He got his, he really kind of started in the market. He's been doing this for years, but he first got noticed in the market back in 2000, then got kind of big in 2002, but it wasn't until 2006 when he got hired by Headline News that he got a decent-sized audience on the air. And then in 2008, he broke into Fox Noise, and hysterical comedy history, him barking like a dog, I'm not kidding, folks, he did, was made. I'm serious. The man barked like a dog on one episode. It's pathetic. Anyway, some of your greatest hits, Captain Crazy Bags. Enjoy. About Hillary Clinton when she proposed government subsidies. Oh, Hillary, why don't you just tell me about all them government subsidies? Oh, Hillary, just tell me how much they're going to cost, baby. The words "you" mean anything there, Glenn? Boy, you were acting like a creepo there. And then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, Glen Beck has always been a patriot to the American, to America, when we support our troops and all the family and victims suffering from all the horrible tragedies of 9/11 and stuff. Yeah, this was a year after 9/11 happened. It only took me a year to start hating the 9/11 victims. I swear when they shut down Falcon Stadium, I realized that my hatred for them had hit a record speed. Becky Boy spelled oligarchy wrong on a chalkboard. Michelle Bachmann, we should get that man the chalkboard just so he can solve the economic crisis. Like I said before in one of my videos, that man, an earthworm, would have a very easier time solving the economic crisis than Glen Beck would with a Rubik's Cube. And of course, Glen Beck has always been for civil discourse, because after Gabriel Giffords got shot, he was one of the main people who got fricasseed by people for being too violent. His violent rhetoric of, Obama's a Nazi. I don't know if I know about you folks, that symbol back there resembles a swastika. Ladies and gentlemen, is our president? He's acting a little bit like Hitler, if you ask me. If I had to do a video about how many times Beck called Obama Hitler, it'd be broke up into 3 4-hour segments, okay? Just telling you. Glen Beck is also a man who has wanted stability, though, ladies and gentlemen. And then March 9, 2001, to a radio caller, "Get off of my phone! Get out of my space! You freaking blank! Get off! I think I'm losing my mind!" How can you lose what you never had, Glenn? You never had it to begin with. The same man who wrote a book called How to Talk to Idiots. You mean, Glenn, you basically wrote a book about you talking to yourself? Well, folks, this guy has just acted complete lunacy over the years. And, he's made, the thing that has really made me mad about this guy, he's made journalism look like a joke. Remember that Jon Stewart's a comedian, that's different. Jon Stewart is trying to be comedy. This guy was trying to do everything with a straight face. And, oh yes, Glen Beck has never flip-flopped on anything, has he? Back in January 7th, 2008, when I went to the doctor, I saw the horrors of our healthcare system. You know what? Getting better in this country could kill a person. 4 months later, now why in the world do they want to change healthcare and America lose its standing as the country, as the nation, with the greatest healthcare insurance in the world? I really don't want to do this to old Becky Boy, because he's been through a lot. Well, supposedly been through a lot. I even had suicidal thoughts. Again, that's just a rumor, but let's just pretend and say that's a fact. I really don't like that. I know it's a long time ago, but I don't like doing this to people like him. But the fact is, dude, you act like a freaking goof. I'm sorry, but that's just facts. You're crazy. And the fact that you're going off the air, ladies and gentlemen, it gets better. Rush Limbaugh's starting his own television station. And one of the people he's thinking about, now this is just a flat-out rumor, I have no proof whatsoever, but he said he may want Glen Beck to be on there. Glen Beck and Rush Limbaugh. I may have to make Stupidest People in Politics a daily routine for me, ladies and gentlemen. He also said, Glen Beck is patriotic. He really supports the president. I think this man has a deep-seated hatred of white people, even though his mother was white and he was raised by his mother's grandparents who were white. And I just think he is a racist. After that, of course, Becky Boy, you started losing all of your little advertisers and stuff, and you and Alex Jones, it's going to be to the point one day where you and Alex Jones, who's even worse than Glen Beck, if you can believe that, are going to be sitting there with your tinfoil hats being the only people listening to each other, okay? So you know what, Glenn, after I read some of this stuff, this is exactly why I call you Captain Crazy Bags. The stupidest person in politics you have won it, yes. And when the riots erupted in Egypt, folks, I said it before, I'll say it again. Glen Beck was like, ladies and gentlemen, this is a perfect example of why I keep thinking this. This signals for the end of the apocalypse. Glenn, you're a nut. You're a lunatic. You're a buffoon. You are Captain Crazy Bags. That's why I nicknamed you that, because you fit that to a T, brother. And Glenn, do me a favor. When you do go to wherever you go, will you please do me a favor and get a big old box of Prozac so you can calm the hell down, please? Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I call him it. And Glenn, you are, and you will always be, the stupidest person in politics. The kingpin of them, ladies and gentlemen. Today, right now, an hour from now, a day from now, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, a decade from now, a century from now, a millennium now, Glen Beck, the stupidest